Welcome back, everybody. It's been a very stressful week. So, as this lemon gold lemon or imhari extra large is what it said right here. Going to twist it off, and I haven't been in it for about 4 hours. And it absorbed a lot of bubbles due to probably the lotion. If you do this and then go on, got a lot of bubble pops. I can't really get it out. I couldn't absorb the writing. Wow. It's like a metallic. It looks like metallic is in it. Um. Wow. That is crazy. Okay. I'm sure get a secret way to make it non-sticky. I'll be right back. Where's Matt?
Sleeping, I guess.
But Sam and hurt one at all. Stop it! Really?
Ain't nobody else gonna do it for me, I guess.
Because this line just keep leaning in. And it will become this pinkish card tint. So here we are. Well, so anyway, got a non-stick some items. You know what humidifier is? Well, humidifier, I put it like in front and just started going in with it. And it is very, 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 very nice. I can teach you the way that I told myself. I can show you the right way, but you're going to have to believe in me. Okay, so I was reading this and it's supposed to just stay gold. Well, it became this really pearly, non see-through, and like it's not see-through at all anymore. So the lotion kind of made it where it's like a really nice pearly mullet. It's like a Looks like it's almost pigmented. And the lotion kind of ruined it in some substance. I recommend you guys not to use the Jergens on slime. After the mixture, you can add it to the mixture and stuff. Obviously not when it's already made unless it's really bad, dry. So I had a thing where I would do a slime swirl because you guys are requesting me to do that. So with this slime, here's you guys currently can see how good it was. So do 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 do. Okay, so here it is. We're going to scoot whatever you guys are on back, and then I'm going to give you guys. Here's a humidifier. I also need. I can tell it's getting wet because it's turning into like this really weird substance. So it's getting kind of wet on my hand. Okay, you guys should be able to see the slime swirl and stuff, but I had to make sure. So I'm going to have you guys sitting like this, if that's okay. So with this, we're going to do a high quality, but the humidifier is going, and it is sadly needing more water. So my water bottle is basically fully full. So we're dumping some of the water in there, and this humidifier. Oh yes, it is very wet. I'm just gonna use some water for a second, just to do a high quality of the slime. See if it will work it in. Maybe fix slime and maybe even make it more pearly. Yes, the water has done. You see how much more pearly it is? Yeah, it's not wanting to show that it's wet, so you gotta really just make sure there's water on it. And you can kind of tell by just the way it feels. Yeah, because now it's turning it less sticky. So, yeah, it's working now. I'm very happy that it's working. Okay, so now with the thing, I'm just going to add water into the humidifier. Not like the best way to guess you put water in the humidifier, but I was thinking to myself, well, it's quite a good way, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna flip it over, and now there's water in it, and we're just going to turn the humidifier on, and now you're gonna see more smoke and better reactions. Okay, so I can tell that there is water on it. We're just going to add it there, and I'm going to add some pigment, and you could tell that it's wet, so you want that it's a rubbery feeling, and turn it down a little bit so it's not showing. So it's still showing a little bit. Okay, so is turned into so much more pearly, so much more, I guess, a better consistency. Now it's on full throttle, so we're just gonna head and get some more water. Oh my gosh, I wanted this slime piece off of me, so I'm adding water into it, and it is actually working. It's really gonna get in my face, so like as you guys can see, it really is. So it's not really much of a difference. Okay, so this is a humidifier, and we're just going to keep doing this with the humidifier. So it reminds me of like a taffy when when taffies are getting made. That's what it reminds me of. You can tell that that the bottom is wet of the stand and the slime now. So let's get to mixing that in. And this will also build more slime and will make it heavier. So be careful of how much you use. I can just go like this. Okay, but keeping your hands there too long since you've added water is just not a little too smart. So we're just going to keep adding water in, and we're just going to kind of get it all over, not just in one spot. Be careful not to get it all in one spot, because if you do, it's not much of a difference. So, be very careful. Yes, because the stand is quite wet. Because every time I try to like a bubble pop or something, a slime will scoop in other places. So you don't want the slime getting too big. So every time you add a little bit of water, just check to make sure the slime still fits in the container, as you guys see. Because now it shouldn't slide as much. Hoping. Okay, so now that I have added in the well, this is like a metallic and a gold slime, clear slime mixed. So, okay, we're gonna grab it again, press it against, and just keep going all over with it. Do not, like I said, do not get it in one spot, because that'll just be really bad. So, as you guys see, you're just gonna rub it in a little bit. What is gonna come off? Actually, I'm very impressed with this slime because normally would all the glitter would come out. But this glitter is not coming up on my hands from adding. Okay, so when I fix this humidifier, now it blows too much. I don't know if it's like the water overnight water or what, but it's definitely changing and it's blowing out more. It might be just because the fan's not blowing, because the fans aren't always blowing like every part of the day. So it could be that, but I don't think so. So we're just going to keep adding it into the slime. So when you go and add it about 1-3 times, then go ahead and add it at one spot. Okay, so that is like seriously wet. If it is getting like really severely wet, you're going to want to turn it down because you don't want it getting too wet the way mine is right now. Because you want to slowly add it in. Now, if you're gonna,
Yeah, you can come call your mom.
huh?
You can come call your mom, I guess.
What does she want us to? Okay, guys, I have to call my mom. So, okay, I'm coming.
Right here.
Okay, so I'm gonna call my mom, and so let's turn it here.
What are you doing?
Sitting here. Grandma just called me and said that I should call you.
Hold on, I'm gonna come up here so you can see it. Why, where's Grandma?
She's cooking, I'm pretty sure. Or getting ready to cook and clean up the counter and stuff.
Where's Bubba?
Brooklyn and Braden are out playing the TV.
They're out playing the TV?
Yeah, like either watching videos or something, I don't know.
They're what?
They're either watching videos or doing something, I don't know.
That's what I'm eating.
What?
Chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. Oh yeah.
I was thinking about on Mother's Day, if either you come here or you can come and get us and stay for a few hours.
You could come here for a couple hours, but not stay the night. That makes no sense. Not at all. What, tomorrow?
Yeah. We went to Jeremy's party last night.
Whose?
Jeremy's.
What party did he have?
Just a party. He made shish kebabs. He made hamburgers and stuff like that, and baked beans. And there's a lot of people there. Chelsea wants me to go to her house sometime, and she wants to teach me how to straighten my hair. So.
I just kind of woke up.
Then I went to her. She was like, "What do you want me to buy you a new straightener?" And I was looking at her like she's crazy because I didn't know what to say. So she just started carrying on, and then she was like, "Maybe I should come. You should either come to my house or I'll come to Grandma's and teach you how to straighten your hair." So then after we stayed there for about maybe 2 hours, Lee, which is Tina's new foster kid, Brooklyn really likes him, so they hang out a lot at school and stuff. So he spent the night last night, and so did Gracie.
Yeah, what I got because I thought you guys were coming.
Yeah, we just got some today.
A whole big old thing of strawberries. I got ice cream and Doritos and cereal. Burritos. What are you doing, Sky?
Nothing.
You just shut the camera off.
I just turned it off. It's 20.
Oh, there's Bobby. What are you guys doing?
Mommy on Leah's bed.
You're technically laying on me, but okay.
Look, they gonna see the strawberries, Bob.
Ow! Grandma gave me a strawberry.
A huge thing of them.
She got 3 things and she's making strawberry shortcake.
When?
Right now? Yeah.
She's making strawberry shortcake right now?
Yeah.
Here it goes, Bob.
Oh. New.
You're goofy.
Ow.
Hey, you're shoving me against the wall.
Hey,
What?
Mommy, we tried to call you on the other day when we were at Chasey's.
What?
We tried to call you. We tried to call you the other day at Tracy's when we picked him up.
You tried to call me at Tracy's?
Yeah. You were in the car.
You were not answering.
What?
You were not answering the phone.
But you can't call me on Tracy's because I don't talk to Tracy.
Oh.
She knows that.
There was when
Well, we were in the car, just me, Braden, because Grandma was talking to Tracy.
You use Grandma's phone?
Yeah.
So say if you use Tracy's phone, then yeah, you're not gonna be able to get a hold of me because I don't talk to her.
what are you doing?
Nothing. I just woke up because Grandma said you guys couldn't come here this weekend, so.
It sounds like someone's here. Watch out.
Pippin!
Hey, no, you're staying here for like 5 minutes because I'm going to drive all over there. Look at this thing. Oh, yeah, we got the second one, yeah. You understand what you feel? And I got pitched. First time since 5th grade. Coach Hughes goes, no, I don't. It's a lot better than sitting there playing shortstop for the past 7 years I played there. Yeah, they did go 7. Hey, good job. Is that what we already told him? We're supposed to play at 11:15 when we get there. It's the 3rd inning and they're playing 7 innings. And we didn't get to start until 12:30. They started at like 9. We got done at 4:30. What? What?
Mom's on, yeah.
Huh?
You got your mom's on for you to pack. The bed, nice.
She said you wanted to be stupid and not let us come over. So she goes, she said she's gonna hang out and she's gonna see what she's gonna do.
Oh, you know why.
Why?
Really?
What?
I know why you couldn't go.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm not being stupid. You have well to let you guys go. I would have been missing 3 kids. I just don't know why I have to answer to them people, and I'm gonna find out why I have to answer to them.
What?
I'm gonna find out why I have to answer to them. She needs to find out why she needs to answer to them. Don't eat all them. Put them away, because you'll stand there and eat them. I gotta have all them.
What I mix pink and one different color. From proof, full throttle again and give it a second chance. I'm gonna start to knead this in with some rubber sanders to stretch and stuff. And then I'm gonna stick it like it was the last time, and I'm just going to go and do it. So, yeah. So we're gonna put it. We don't really want it in one spot because then it's gonna affect that one spot. Or I could just, this is what I could do. So that's all I really have to do, is not put it in one spot. So I'm basically just gonna move around, and it should get every single spot. Depending, like I said, depending on how far away you are. So that's like a really wet spot right there. So guys, we're going to show you guys the stages of off. It's off. This is low, medium. This is medium, and that's high. So we're going to keep the more this is wet, the better it's honestly probably going to be, honestly, because you probably don't want certain things wrong with your slime, obviously. So this is like without adding, it's like without it being wet. So the slime shell without it being wet. So we're just going to do this. This is our slime shell. Ooh, I just messed it up. Well, this is our slime shell without being wet, and then this is going to be with it being wet. And this actually melts it for some reason. This me don't know why it would melt it, but it makes it have this like rubbery feeling, which I do not actually like at all. So right now, I'm just going to add excess water that I've had. This is like freezing cold water though, so I don't really suggest you to add freezing cold water because now it's probably gonna freeze up on you. So adding water to putty, whether it's putty, it's slime, whatever, it's not really going to affect the slime, I don't think, other than maybe if you freeze it because the water's gonna come out. So just probably be careful about that. And here it is. So it is leaked a little bit. So we're just going to go just a bit. I know this is not the only part of adding it to the water putty. The water putty is more, I want to say like more wet, but really it isn't. Well, yeah, it's more wet than like other water putties you may probably have saw. I'm popping the water, so the water is leaking out of the bubble that I just popped. Yes, there's a lot of water that it really probably can't hold. So you're just going to want to loosen everything on the stand. I had tried to mix in with this slime, and it turns out like a. So let's do this because I'm kind of curious of what's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna be more sticky by tomorrow or what is going to happen. So you learn to focus on what's gonna happen and what's not. So just go ahead and. Oh my gosh, I'm trying so hard to get this slime. So. Okay, so mixing it in like this into the, I guess you could say smoke. Okay, so we're just going to go and keep adding the water to this substance stuff. The water's not really doing anything when it's in, when it's basically air, so I'm not really sure what to do because it's not adding enough water at a time, really, so yeah, I'm not sure really what to do, or what we should do. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's... Wow. So then it's just like ripping off your skin. When I say we should do a makeover, want you to say yes. So guys, I have some serious skin peeling. I have to wait though. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's doing the makeup, basically. It's basically like all in like one single spot. It's all of that, and it's not really huge or anything, but I do have some major skin peeling that I have to get off. And doctors say it's not gonna hurt, but I want to see if it will hurt, so I think I'm going to go ahead and rip off it, and then I'm gonna put it back into my slime. Let's do it. It's like coming out in like chunks, so then we're gonna put it in our slime. It doesn't want to come off, like it's grabbing back onto my skin. I don't know how I'm supposed to get this off of me. Yeah, it's not doing really anything. Well, I didn't think. I don't know. Oh boy, this is bad. Okay, so I have, guys, that was not skin. You guys fell for it. I'm gonna put this aside, and I'm going to add it to this little piece of slime, obviously, because hasn't got done. So it's basically venting, and I'm just gonna put slime right here because it's gonna get a little bit wet. Hopefully, but we're hoping. Okay, so the slime is basically like drenched. So then we're just going on really, oh, wow, that is really thing. Okay, so now we have the slime back on there, and it's going to get better. I'm going to take this little bit out of half the pot, and I'm going to mix it next time. They'll say, play the game. Well, breathe for a second. Take it back. Okay. Wow. Wow. It's like putting it on my skin, taking in more of the color, so. Oh my gosh. This is bad. Because I cannot get half of in here, so I'm just going to really try to do something because we're going to take away smoke, and that we did. So guys, that I'm gonna see it's balloon hard now. We're just going to
Go.
So I'm taking the humidifier thing off of it, turning it off, and then I'm going over. This way probably isn't the smartest way. Oh no. So I just took a little bit in humidifier, but hopefully we got it out. This water is warm. No, it's not really that clean. It's getting the bad things out of the air also. So it's looking obviously back into it. So we're just gonna kind of get the slime pretty soaked. Yeah, pretty drenched. I'm not sure if we can hold all this water though. So might be like all we can add. This one ingredient water slime. What is the only use water? We're hoping it makes it more pearly. I'm not sure how we're going to get it more pearly if that's what we want. Wow. Because this slime honestly is curious. I can like squeeze it and a lot of water comes out. So we're gonna wait till we need all this stuff in before adding more water to it. So normally I do this, but I'll add things in as soon as I definitely recommend not to really do. Okay, so pretty much all of it's moisturized in there. It has hooked up half this water tank. I'm gonna see if we can get any. It's so slippery. So I would suggest you guys to go and get it. It makes it terrible more. It turns it back into putty sometimes. But with this, it just makes it melt. Okay, so we're gonna try to soak up all of the water on this stand. And if not, we're gonna cut it off. So we're gonna try to get. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna roll this up into a ball if I'm able to. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Wow. I actually think this is a great way. Wow. I soaked up half of that tank in there. So now I'm suggesting you to use it from the humidifier, but the humidifier is using for this putty is kind of specifically its purpose of this is to use clean and fresh water. So that is what I'm doing, and this also helps with the humidity. It might be in your outside, so outside wherever it is. Wow, I'm not really sure about this slime. It seems like a really good sticky type, but I don't think Kurt is used.
Oh, she had a reception or something.
So we're just gonna get it from underneath the humidifier lid. And we are still going in with the water. The water is becoming very sticky actually. So I see why it's humidifier. But I'm just saying if you want to add its other Michigan places. Well, let's see if I use as an eraser like I said it could. Okay, so it's actually not working very well. So I gotta go into the humidifier and get something off of it. So I have to dip this in the humidifier because it has better reception water. So we're gonna go in with a little bit of water. We're gonna go in with this first, and we're gonna start to mix it in with this little bit of slime. And it can't be fully mixed in, and if it is, it will screw up your entire slime. Because we're gonna let this float in there. It's not really doing anything, but it's cool. Okay, so after that piece is done, soak the other one, and then soak it underwater, and then take it out. And we're going through the entire slime to see how wet this slime can get and still be able to do everything. It's gotta be fully dunked in though, or else it's not gonna work. And it cannot be stuck together, as you guys see, because then it just strings up in it. Well, not split apart, so I just put these two up again. There we go. Now they're evenly done, but now the water is all messed up in them. So we're gonna go in both ways. This one goes out first. That was on last, and then that one. So I figured out not to do it that way. You can just put them. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not gonna do those ones. Okay. So as you guys see, it perfect. Yeah. Now it's more stringy. So there's water in it, and there was like all bigger chunks. And we're going giant chunks last. So I really suggest you guys to get them into a ball, which as can be. And we're going to dump that one on the other side and that one. So they do not stick together or get a little bit too close to each other in the water, and then take it out. So we're seeing what this putty can go through, like be put through, and still be able to work the way slime is. And if this is a fail, then once it is used for certain things, it could be used for other certain things. So we have, we're getting too close. So we have all of these 7 pieces of it. So we're just gonna go in with the little ones first, and we're going to add those together. And now they're starting to pearl up. And add all the little ones together. At first, we need more water because it's feeling a little weird. Add some more because we got all over the desk. Okay, so we're going in with that now and working on it. Then just let these flatten out and just we flatten them out, make sure they are on the water. We're going to pretend we're doing the little hamburger style. They don't have to be fully, I guess you could say developed. It's a weird way of doing something, but okay. So it keeps sticking to me, so you have to keep doing it because if it sticks to you, there we go. Okay, so it is supposed to form bubbles. That one is forming bubbles right away. So that is a good thing. You want that to happen. If you do not know what's going on and you just came on, go ahead and rewind back and go ahead and rewatch. Okay, so it is forming bubbles now, which that is a good thing. So now we are in the last one, which is our 5th one. So from our blue ball, remember there has to be water on it, and if it keeps sticking to you, you need to redo it. That's what works. So, going in. I'll sit for a while. I'll be right back to get some football. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna put the toothpicks. I put toothpicks. You don't have to use toothpicks. But I don't think I could flip it with anything else, like a pancake turner. That's what we call it. We're gonna turn this humidifier down. Let's see if I can flip it. Okay, you want that little tear in it like that one does. That is completely optional, but you should have that a little on it. Okay, so this one was going to be a little bit bigger because, and one has to be twisted up, as you guys see. I had to fight this thing, and I realized toothpicks aren't going to work for this. So I went in with that again, and it kept sticking to me. So I had to peel it off, and then I had to add more water, and I didn't really have water, so I had, oh my gosh, I had to do that, and this made me feel really scared, so I didn't know what could happen. Okay, so I cannot really get this to work, and this one really did not want me, I guess. I don't know, but it wasn't perfect. So then at the time, I just flipped it anyway. So I couldn't get it probably any better than that. Oh my gosh. And then the time started sticking together. I figured that was okay. It shouldn't be. And then now, oh my gosh, I just broke it. Do you guys see this? I just broke it. Two. Just broke one. So you don't want that piece. You need to put one single little tiny little piece that you could just not even taste and put it on and kind of do the decoration almost. Just kind of go across. Was it the one that has holes in it? Just go ahead and bubbles. Put some holes in it so you can form some bubbles. And same with the other ones because they're not even starting to form bubbles. So just keep. Okay, this test is to see, people want to know why I'm actually like doing the same with the slime. I want to see if water is going to completely ruin the slime or not. So you want to add holes. So you want to add holes into it, add into all of them, because that one is forming bubbles and none of the rest are, and you're supposed to have bubbles forming. If not, poke holes, and if it doesn't form, then this one's starting to form a bubble too. Yep, 3 of them. So the holes are obviously working very well. I would suggest you to do the holes. You don't want it to look like they were connected at all, and I kind of couldn't really stop that. So I'm completely cutting it off, and I completely had to really kind of restart and do better. It was completely wet, and I didn't really think I could be able to do it. I kind of okay. Then you're just going to go ahead and use the vinegar. I grabbed it for a reason. Okay. And then after it's like almost like cooking is what I feel like I'm doing. Grab it from a hole that is able, you can use your fingers for this. It's not like gonna do much good. You can also use your hands to flip them. I feel like that's a little bit easier. Bubble is forming on the bottom and everything. So now that I've added those holes into it, I have just a whole bunch of bubbles forming. I'm gonna add it to a little bit low speed. Okay. The one that was firstly used, I'm going to roll up like this, almost like a taco. And then I'm going to roll the rest of them up. This is like building like a mini tree. So I'm going to see if I can do this. Form this one, because this one's a little bit bigger. Kind of fold it into like a real burrito. This is like my folding. Okay, so as you can see, this one's flattening like that. There's that one. That one's coming to that. And just go ahead and just start poking holes into them. You gotta make sure you see the holes, and you have to pretty much have holes everywhere that you are going to look at it. So this one's like a perfect. So there's holes already basically in this one. So I'm just going to basically poke them. So okay, so they all have holes in them, and so we're gonna flip them back over, and you can see all the holes, and you should be able to see all the holes. If you cannot see even one hole in it, you need to redo them. They need to go all the way through like that one did, but these ones are thicker, so just add them on both sides. You don't gotta be perfect. Just get them over and done with, and we get those which need to be poked as well. So just start poking them, and then once that happens, you're going to get a flat surface. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get a flat surface. I'm not even sure if I can even get a flat surface. Okay. Okay. And then I found out that I still had these hardcover books, and I think these would work very well. So they might stick to the book as well. So I would water the cover, but that probably wouldn't be a smart thing to do. So then the other one, when you have 3 left, you should have 7 altogether. If you don't have 7, it's okay. And then you do need to have an extra large slime. You shouldn't have like a small slime. Okay, so I wanted to go on the page. This is my grandma's kid that passed away. So after the books clear the turnout of the books like that, and then you're going to basically wipe up any of the wetness on the table, so then you can end up tying them on there right after they are done. So what I'm doing this for is just to show that yes, it is still wet. Okay, wait, it's not as wet. Oh, you don't want that. Okay, take with the one and put that one there. Then put that one there. So we're done with that book, and then we're going to go to our second book and just start laying them basically. And then I end up having to do too much together where I had to restart them because I had to add water all over them. I did the whole routine. Okay, so I had to get these completely wet, guys. So I'm doing that. Oh no. Oh, I have 15 minutes left on my. Oh no. Ooh. Safe. Okay. Couldn't have it perfect because it kept sticking to me, so this is really stressful. So I just stopped. Oh no. Just add them all a weird shape. Just add them into it. That's exactly what I did. So that I need my toothpick after this. I'm gonna get what? Oh. Must be. So then I just after that, they're all wet and they're gonna combine them now. See what we get. I really hope it's not like really bad sticky because I've heard that's what cold water does. Okay, so look how big it is now. It's humongous. You don't see the gold today either. So after that, I got my container and I did not think this was gonna fit in there. And let's see if I'm right. Oh boy, it's a really tight fit. Lucky that I even had an extra large container. I like this is because they probably know you're probably gonna add something into it, so I feel like they make it a little bit bigger. Okay. So guys, this was the outcome of it when we get a little bit wet. Kind of slide it on there. And with a toothpick, I'm going to poke holes in. I got 13 minutes. 13. So I'm just gonna start poking holes into the slime. So let's go ahead and start poking holes. Okay, so the holes are all poked, and we're going to leave this alone. And then when I get up in the morning, I don't know what time it's gonna be, but when I get back, that is when we'll check again to see what happened to the slime overnight. So I'm not sure how far I'm gonna be able to get. Sticking a toothpick in there to get it all wet. So that's gonna stay wet overnight also. And turn up the humidifier and now let's go ahead and wait till tomorrow. So welcome back, Rachel, guys, and today is the next day. Kidding, I wish it was so I could see what the outcome is.
Mason, are you eating here?
Love you guys so much.